Hello friends, we are now going to start the 10th tutorial, that is the extraction of mycotoxin. This is a very important process. Now this extraction of mycotoxin is done in a very by the very conventional processes are very expensive, and they are done by either by HPLC, that is high pressure liquid chromatography, or it can be done by mass spectroscopy. It is done by ion exchange chromatography. So this involves a very cumbersome and a very lengthy and very complicated and moreover expensive process. So in this video we are not going to use this type of processes, this type of conventional processes. We are going to use a very simplified and very easy and economic process, that is the extraction and detection by extraction is by solvent extraction process, and the detection is by UV spectrophotometry. So here we are going to use a normal UV spectrophotometer for detection and 3 or 4 solvents for extraction. So this we are going to use, and in the slide. So you can see in the slide in the right side you can see. So these are involving 3 flasks. These are using 3 flasks. One, these are 3 methods actually. This is the 3 types of methods. So first we are going to process, this is the second process, and this is the third process. The first process involves the refrigerated acetone and the alcoholic caviar. Now what is this refrigerated acetone and this alcoholic caviar? This is making an aqueous phase layer and organic phase layer. This is organic phase layer, and this one is organic phase layer, and this one is aqueous phase layer. This is 2 phase layer extraction. This is a phase layer extraction. What happens? These are from this, due to in the presence of organic phase layer, a phase transfer of from the organic to inorganic to organic takes place, and the mycotoxin extracted from the inorganic phase layer to the organic phase layer. So here we are just extracting the mycotoxin from inorganic base to the organic base, and this takes around 30 minutes. So this time you should be very careful. This 30 minutes time should be very careful. This 30 minutes, this is a very important time. More than 30 minutes you can keep, but not less than 30 minutes. So this should be taken in, keep it in mind. And another thing is that you have to start this extraction process as soon as possible when the fungus is erupted, that is from 3 to 5 days. Within 3 to 5 days of the incubation period. This is your incubation period. This you should keep in mind. This incubation period you should keep in mind. Otherwise your fungus will be lost, your mycotoxin will be lost. So your mycotoxin will be lost. So this you have to keep in mind. So the second layer, the second method, the second flask is consisting of another process. So consisting of 2 more extractions, that is the chloroform and the methanol. Now this chloroform methanol mix is also doing the same thing. This is also having an organic phase layer and an inorganic phase layer, and the phase extraction process is done. So this is only used in moliniform. This is only used in moliniform mycotoxin. This moliniform mycotoxin. This is used for moliniform mycotoxin. So this layer, this system is not preferably used, because if you do not know the mycotoxin of the fungus, if you are not definite about the mycotoxin, you cannot use this. If it is not moliniform, then nothing will come. So better to use the first method. This is first method, and the third method, that is the DMSO. This DMSO is dimethyl sulfoxide. This dimethyl sulfoxide. The first method, you can use this extraction of refrigerated acetone and the alcoholic caviar. So here we are going to use that 900 micro ml of acetone and 2 to, or you can use 1.8 to 2.5 ml of alcoholic caviar. The alcoholic caviar you can use, and DMSO is simple. You can use 2 to 3 ml, or is same as you can use 1.8 to 2.8 ml DMSO. This is simple, one simple reagent. You can take this DMSO and you will do it. We are going to see these things practically, so don't worry. We are going to see this in practically, and you will be able to identify the whole thing. And if you need in detail, I can send you the detail. So don't worry. If you want to if you want me to send you the details, you just send me your identification or IDs in the comment section, and I will send you. So this is regarding the theoretical session. Now we are going to the lab and for the practical session. So this is our main content of our video. So we will go into the lab and we will see the extraction process practically. So thank you very much. Hello friends, so we have started our next part. We are ready with our experimental setup, and as you can see that these are the 4 required reagents. This is refrigerated acetone. With this we will be using alcoholic potassium bromide, and this is our DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, and this is methanol chloroform mixture. As far as I have said that this acetone alcoholic potassium bromide is the universal mixture. We can use it in for everything, but trim organs are only very much actually particularly responsive to this DMSO, this dimethyl sulfoxide, and the only thing is that this methanol and chloroform mixture, regarding this methanol chloroform mixture, this is only responsible for gives response to the Molini form. So this is not fairly mainly used. Actually we use this DMSO, this is universal, and this acetone alcoholic potassium bromide. But today we will be using this DMSO. So the process is same. We just our centrifuged fungal media is ready. So what we will do, it is very easy. Just we will remove the fungal base with a pipette, and be careful about the measurements. So which I am going to talk about. Please be careful about the measurements of these solutions, the solvents actually. So this you have to keep in mind. The pipette tip is not working. We have to take another one. So we are just going to remove this culture media. You have to remove this culture media as far as possible, and be careful that no fungal part is touched. Only the culture media should be removed, and it is done. So now we are going to mix with this culture media with the solvent. So first we will be using the DMSO, this dimethyl sulfoxide. This you can use, this potassium bromide and this process you can use, but this DMSO is very helpful. So what we are going to do is that we will be keeping this DMSO. So 2 ml of DMSO should be used. 2 ml of DMSO should be used. So first of all we have to mix this culture media, this fungal base, with this DMSO. So no problem, just take out the mixture and put this into the leaching flask. So where it will be leached and it will be separated. So all the fungal part will be there, and we have to discard this tube. Again, some DMSO is to be taken. This DMSO, a little bit, another part of this DMSO is to be taken. Okay, now our leaching solution is ready. So this will go to the spectrophotometer. Here you can see in this camera, this solution is ready. This organic solvent and the fungal base is ready. This you have to keep for 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes you have to keep. More you keep, the extraction will be more. So that you have to keep for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Then it will go to the UV spectrophotometer. Then this will go to the UV spectrophotometer. Just simple you cuvette, just take up the solution with this cuvette and you have to put it into the spectrophotometer for UV scan and getting the spectrum or the lambda max of the mycotoxins. So this is our end of the video. So thank you very much for watching it.